And we are officially live.
Hi.
Hey, with Jola Fitzsimmons. Did I pronounce it correct?
Yes, beautiful.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
Okay. So Jola is a prosperity and confidence coach. She is a curious entrepreneur. Yes. She's a former RN, yes. And she absolutely loves neurosciences. Yes. She studied with Bob Proctor, among other gurus, I'm sure. Is a blessed mom and a Hawaii enthusiast. Yay!
Yeah. Aloha!
So tell us just a little bit about yourself.
Oh my gosh, that would be the whole episode. But yeah, a little bit. I'm originally from Poland, like you can hear by my accent. Came 20 years ago to States. Got married to an American guy. Have a beautiful 16-year-old daughter. But about 6 years, 6, 7, I got into divorce, and that was the emotional impact that got me on that personal development, path, and really was truly a blessing looking back, because now I am where I am right now, and I absolutely love what I do. I love helping people and really discovering who I am, who I was. For many years, I really didn't know, I was kind of sleepwalking, like many of us, right? Until we wake up and we find our own path. Yeah. So.
It's so true. It's so true. It's easy to do that. It's hard to, lift that veil and wake up.
Right.
Much easier to sleepwalk.
Right. No, totally. I mean, right.
Okay, so here's where we switch gears a little bit away from the business and a little bit more about Jola. Sounds good? All right. If you could play an instrument, what would it be?
Oh, piano.
Or do you play an instrument?
Piano. No, my daughter did for a while. This was always my dream because I come from Poland, where Chopin was, on a pedestal and come to the pianist. I didn't have a chance ever, but I still believe I still will do it. Even if I will be old lady, Now I'm a little bit busy, but it's totally on the radar for me. But that would be piano, yeah, for sure.
Nice. So do you go see people playing the piano?
Yes. I was in a choir. I was in a ballet, but I never could get to the piano per se, to play. But I love the arts. Absolutely.
Yes. I have a beautiful friend who is a stunningly gorgeous pianist. She travels around the United States. It's so fun.
Yes. Fantastic.
Okay. What charitable cause fills you up?
Charitable cause. Actually, so I work with Proctor Institute, closely with Bob Matthew, and he works closely with Unstoppable Foundation. Cynthia Kersey is the founder of it, and they build schools in Kenya. Not only schools, but they provide healthy meals and clean water for the kids. And now they even open like this personal development courses for the kids over there. So I support this, monthly by my monthly contribution. And definitely I would love to one day, there will be an opportunity for me to go there and visit.
Yes.
So I am very much about empowering young minds, especially young women, because there's so many out there that are not so fortunate that don't live in Western cultures, that we have that privilege. And that's absolutely, yeah.
We take it so for granted here, our freedoms.
Totally.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Okay. What's your secret sauce?
Secret sauce. The secret sauce is very simple. To be yourself.
Yes.
Be yourself. That's the secret
sauce. It truly is, isn't it?
It is, Jamie. I mean, oh my gosh, for so many years, I felt, like I'm not seeing it, like I was looking for it. But finally, through that divorce, through that personal development, wow, it was always with me. This was me. finally being who you are. And that's really what the core teaching of Bob Proctor's are, to be yourself, you know. And when you align with yourself, when you know who you are, when you're your own best friend, my gosh, like not many things bug you. It's like, all right, it will pass. This shall pass too. This shall, will pass, divorce will pass, extra weight will pass, blah, blah, blah. Because you love you. You see yourself as that divine human being, divine, coming from that divine. And you're so connected with you, like Joe Dispenza says, you're so connected to the source, to yourself, that divine energy goes through you and you see your own beauty. You might carry extra pounds, but you see your beauty in the mirror and you say, hey, I kind of like you. I kind of love you. That's the happiness for me. Totally.
I love it. I love it. It's, to me, it's when we learn to love the imperfections within ourselves, it's really easy to love the imperfections in everybody else, right?
Right. I laugh at my quirkiness. I laugh at my silly. I'm like, you're so silly, but I love you, you know?
Exactly.
And that's totally so true. When somebody is pissed at people, they angry or criticize, they're really not happy with themselves. And
that's right.
That's that frustration coming from them, because that energy is that they just uncomfortable in that energy. And they express this way because they don't know, different way. But when you align with yourself, it's like Joe Dispenza, I was actually listening to his interview. Somebody's grouchy, you like say, oh, come over here. You want a hug? Are you hurting? That's exactly how I feel. If somebody's grouchy, I'm like, oh, yeah, I guess, yeah. That's
it's kind of akin to the Course in Miracles. Like there's only love and fear. That's it.
Right.
Everything stems from one of those two.
Exactly.
Right. Love it.
Okay. That's why the boss up there, the universe, God, whatever, however you want to call it, tolerates us. Otherwise, he would say, what the heck are you guys doing here? Right?
So true. So true. Heck yeah. A lot of tolerance. And, I think maybe sometimes throws a little spins our way so that we can lighten up, so that we can see the humor in it. It's not all heavy and dark.
Totally not.
Right? But we have to wake up to see it that way.
Yes.
Anyway, what is your favorite song? What's your favorite song?
So many, but lately I've been listening Shine Like a Diamond. Shine like a diamond, because that's kind of my affirmation. Okay, step up to your greatness. Don't be afraid, because I grew up in a religious household, and there is this voice within me a little bit, oh, don't be too loud, like Oprah, used to say that, don't be too loud, don't be too loud, what they gonna say, so I want to shine my greatness, not for me, that's not for out of, just, oh, look how great I am. It's just who I am, just reflect again, the creator. And that's who I am. And I let yourself shine, and so many women, especially, I think they hold themselves back because they're afraid of success. Even a lot of coaches or consultant people, the light workers, they, afraid of shining fully because, yesterday I even talked with my friend who she wants to be a coach, but she's, I'm afraid of success. That's why, I kind of like shine like a diamond. Yes, why not? Diamond.
Why not? What's the worst that can happen?
Right.
I mean, to me, I'm silly. Okay, so the last one is, what motivates you?
Life motivates me. I just absolutely love life. Especially the moment when you get connected with yourself, when you truly know who you are, it's like, wow, this is such an awesome adventure that, you get up every day. It's like, okay, adventure, and many of my friends call me like this fairy, they have this fairy personality, because and it kind of does reflect who I am. I'm very curious about life. I'm excited about life. meeting new people. It's just life, and people enjoy, fascinates me. It's just fascinating to be here. And I think having just one life is not enough. I'm requesting 10 more lives, you know, because it's just so, there's so much to learn. And I mean, we're living in absolutely fantastic times that as the society, human society, we're waking up. We're waking up. And that's just fascinating where this gonna take us, right? I mean, I have to, you know, really discipline myself not to get distracted by all this beautiful knowledge here and there, you know, the courses, everything is like, I mean, no, stay on a course, stay focused. That's what you're teaching to your clients. You gotta stay focused, because I'm so hungry for that life, for knowledge, for just enjoyment of life. There's so much.
Just everything, just everything.
Richness.
I think of fairies, and I go back to the fairies because I think that's a perfect metaphor for just being fascinated and in love with whatever comes our way, right? I think of them as they fly by, they kind of leave a wake of color, you know, in what might otherwise be a really dull gray experience, right?
Pixie dust.
right. Just kind of wakes everything up.
Yes, because life is beautiful. Life is beautiful, you know. And I mean, look at the nature. Now we're in spring, everything starts blooming. But we get so, you know, because the mind is like this wild animal. If you don't tame it, it's gonna go right away into the negative. That's the nature of the mind, to protect us. So we have to tame it, that wild animal, and see that beauty that is all over us, all over.
Yay!
This
has been so fun. Yeah. We're already done. Can you believe it?
When you're having fun, you're done, right?
I know, right? So if somebody wants to get a hold of you, how do they do that?
Yes. So I have a Facebook group, Sisterhood of Prosperity. You can DM me directly, Jola Fitzsimmons, Jola, but it's pronounced Jola Fitzsimmons. Instagram, Facebook, Messenger. I mean, you know, nowadays we can spy people everywhere, right? LinkedIn, you know, it's like, yeah. So, and I'm very, very loving and open, like you can tell, to people. There is no string attached. We just get to know each other first, because, you know, I'm also selective about clients, and I want them to be selective about who they choose as a coach, right? Because this, again, it's an energy exchange. If the energy doesn't line up, no, the energy is hugely important. You know, we have to be on the
very
same
much so
wavelength, you know, frequency.
Yay! So true, so true.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here.
I appreciate you, Jamie. Thanks so much. Yeah, it was so
my pleasure.
And we gotta chat more, you know, of the record.
Okay, so social media, thank you for being here. We'll see you next time.